Hello guys, S200C2vn rifle light here. Possibly the only rifle light I have on my store. Alright, let's unbox and see what all comes in the box. The light itself, obviously. And then we have a tape switch, 1-inch body mount with a Picatinny rail, lanyard, and a couple of O-rings. We have an Allen wrench. The Allen wrench is for the 3 bolts here on the side of the mount. A couple of Velcros. And as you know, there's the, I always toss the factory warranty card and user interface, the manual, original manual, if you buy JVN2, because it's obviously relevant after my mod. There'll be several LED options, several circuitry options, but I would highly recommend JVN2 for this light. The reason being, this light right here has the current factory driver, okay? And if the UI is by changing the head to go through alternating the modes. So unless you have the light fully tightened for high, if you're losing it for medium or for low, the head wobbles. And on a rifle light, under recoil, you really don't want a wobbly head. It might as well just fall off. So, JVN2, head fully tightened, all the modes are changed via the rear forward clicky here. I like that a lot. The body of the light is basically like most of the other Eagle Tac, having a very tactical, dark, stainless steel clip that is held down with this retainer ring, very nice rubber grip for cigar grip holding position, and a removable plastic lanyard retainer ring here that actually spins around. So all in all, the light is a very, very high build quality all around. I do not like some excessive prints, but I guess that's okay. You can cover you can go over it with a black marker and a permanent marker, and it'll cover it, most of it up, and it'll make it a little bit more tactical. That's what I do personally to my lights. The recommended configuration would be JVN2 and XPG2 S4D dome in this light. The reason that I'm not recommending XPG, I'm not even making it an option. I'm not even making XPG2 PDT an option because the PDT is an S2 bin, okay? With a rifle light, you want maximum throw, maximum output. So the 2 extra bin, I think, contributes more to what matters. And honestly, S4 bin's not that bad. It's okay. It's kind of a neutral color, has a hint of green, but when you have the beam really focused down and you're in a tactical situation, you're not going to give too much thought on the tint, all right? So, if you don't have a rifle and you just want a really good thrower, this is your light. It's basically the best thrower for the size. But it's intended with all the kit that's included for a rifle mount. So let's show this light on a rifle, and then we can discuss more details. Oh, XPG2 S4D dome and JVN2 makes about, with the latest iteration, makes about 170 K lux and about 800 lumen. Right? Get that out of the way. Okay, let's just keep the Velcro here for demonstration. I don't think we need anything else. All right. Here we have an AR-15, the light mounted to an AR-15. Before we start talking and get going, let's safety check. First thing first. Drop the magazine. Chamber is clear. And gun on safe. All right, we're good to go. So, here's the thing. I'm right-handed, but left eye dominant. So, and I can only do that. I can only close my right eye and open my left eye. I can't do it the other way around. So what this means is I'm forced to shoot with my, I'm forced to shoot offhand. So because I have to shoot offhand, I'm supporting the stock of the light here with my right hand. So I have to mount the light on my right hand. So basically, whatever your trigger finger is, you have to mount the light on the opposite side. So if I were to shoot as I normally would, if I wasn't left eye dominant, then and I would be supporting the light or the gun with my left hand, I would have the light on the left side so that I can operate the light with my left hand. However, shooting offhand, I would have the light mounted on my right hand so that I can manipulate the switch with my thumb. You can see here, you can fully click to turn on the light or turn off the light. However, there's it has momentary function. So for a tactical situation, you can just half press, half the light on, and the light go to turn off. Half press to turn on, let let go to turn off. So it's quite practical and very easy to reach. All right, and nothing is in the way. You have everything feels very tactical, and as a matter of fact, the hotspot illuminates almost exactly where I'm shooting. So I think that's a great plus. And you can see here, the light is quite a distance away from the barrel, so the beam is not really obstructed. Okay. Very tactical. All right, so how it does that is with the light comes with two switch, the original switch and a tape switch. All right. I personally don't use the tape switch. I don't like things dangling on my lights, but just for the purpose of demonstration, I'll have it installed and we'll decide and see how good it is. Actually, a lot of the people that buy this light use the tape switch. They have it mounted to their pistol grip, to the pistol grip here. So, let's say I have this mounted, and obviously the two Velcro here are provided so that you can put it on your pistol grip here and the other piece on the tape switch. And then you can Velcro it onto the light when you want and take it off when you want. Okay, since I don't really use this tape switch, it's not installed. So let's pretend there's Velcro here and it sticks, like so. Alright? So nothing change. I'll go into a tactical situation, and every time I grab the pistol grip and squeeze, the light turns on. And obviously there's this momentary function only. So squeeze to have the light on and I let go for it to turn it off. Alright? There's also a switch near the end of the light. So if you really want it, you can fully click and the light will still turn on permanently. And then fully click for the light to still turn off. Okay? And there's still momentary function if you don't want to use the tape switch. See, right now I'm not even touching the tape switch and there's still momentary function. So you kind of have dual function. You have a momentary tape switch function here on the pistol grip where you just squeeze the pistol grip and it'll turn on, or momentary here on the side of the light. And although it looks dangly, it's not really in the way, because you can see here my trigger finger is on the other side. There's nothing obstructing my trigger finger. Okay? My safety and everything's on this side. Okay, I can manipulate that with my thumb. So nothing is really in the way. The dangling rope here is not really in the way because here's the, you can see here, if there's a round, it'll fly out, and the rope is all the way down here. It's nothing to obstruct the gate. So I think, actually, come to think about it, I kind of like it with the tape switch. It's not really obstructing anything. Okay, I like it a lot more than I thought. Okay, so yeah, the tape switch might even work for me. So there it is. Comes with the light, Velcro onto the pistol grip if needed. Looks great. One thing to note though, in order to put this 1-inch body rail mount onto here, you have to take off the tail cap. You have to remove the retaining ring. Okay, well, remove the O-ring first. Okay, remove the retaining ring. Remove the pocket clip. Remove the rubber cigar grip. Then you can slide this mount on. And when you have it mounted at the Picatinny rail here, the light is still actually loose. I'm sorry. And I'm not sure why that's the case, okay? So on my light here, I have to add a piece of Gorilla Tape, or you can just use duct tape. But, honestly, I would put duct tape regardless of whether it fully holds the light or not. That way you're not scratching up your light. You don't have metal on metal. And just one single piece of duct tape make the light very, very strong, okay? I took it to the range. I put around 75 rounds of 223s through this rifle, and nothing budged. The light hold up recoil fine. All of these lights will have extra thermal pads padding the driver, and I take extra precautions to accommodate for recoil. So you'll not have to worry about that, all right? And I've sold quite a few of these with people mounted onto very high caliber rifles, and no report of failure so far, so that's very, very good news. And yeah, with just a piece of duct tape, you're protecting your light, and it's really grippy. It's not gonna fall off on you. And like I said, if you go with Driver N2, you will not have the wobbly head. So Driver N2 is definitely the way to go. All right. All in all, it's a very, very good rifle light. There's nothing I can fault it for. And I think that's all I have to say about this. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Let me know if there are any. Give me your questions. I'm not a tactical expert by any means. I don't pretend to be. But I really think it's a good rifle light. I took it to the range and it shoots fine with the light on, and it feels very tactical. I shoot it in the afternoon, so the sun kind of came down and I kind of saw the beam out, and it was really, really nice. Okay? Works perfect. All right, thank you.